Airline travel is stressful enough, but the luggage most travelers buy makes it even worse, because the suitcase aisle is full of premium features that look expensive, feel fancy, and promise durability. But in reality, they're the same features that break first, jam first, or get ripped off by baggage handlers before the vacation even starts. Today's travel market is optimized for marketing, not reliability, and millions of people are unknowingly buying bags that have built-in failure points. So before your next trip, here are the 7 luggage features you must avoid at all costs, because each one can ruin a flight, destroy your belongings, or force you into paying for surprise replacement bags at the airport. Let's begin. The handle is the first thing travelers test, but the last thing manufacturers reinforce. Those sleek, premium-looking thin handles? They're the biggest failure point on modern luggage. Loose handles, single-rod handles, or handles that wobble side to side make the entire bag unstable. That instability becomes a problem in 3 critical moments. At airport security, when you're rushing to grab your bins. In tight airplane aisles, where every bump makes the bag twist sideways. And on carpeted terminals, where weak handles make the suitcase pull like a broken grocery cart. The truth is that thicker, heavier dual-rod handles aren't outdated. They're the safest. A rigid handle means straighter movement, easier steering, and far less wrist strain. A bag with a wobbly handle isn't just annoying, it's telling you the entire frame is cheaply built. Avoid it immediately. Most travelers roll suitcases across shiny store floors and think, wow, this glides beautifully. But real airports are mostly carpet, and this is where cheap wheels reveal themselves. Single wheels, thin wheels, or wheels that spin only a few rotations when pushed are guaranteed to fail. Airport carpet catches them. Cobblestone streets destroy them, and baggage belts snap them clean off. If a suitcase wheel spins for less than 5 seconds on a tile push test, it will perform terribly on carpet. Good wheels roll long and straight, have 4 double spinner casters, not singles, are screw-mounted, not riveted, and have rubberized edges for shock absorption. Bad wheels spin half a rotation and stop, feel hollow, wiggle when touched, and sit fully exposed with zero protection. If the wheels are cheap, the rest of the bag is cheap. Never compromise on this. Many popular suitcases are designed to look stylish, but that same glossy finish is typically made of one of the weakest materials in luggage manufacturing: thin ABS plastic. ABS cracks easily, it dents permanently, and baggage handlers love to throw it. The most deceptive part? ABS is extremely light, which makes shoppers think, oh wow, this suitcase is so easy to carry. But light doesn't mean strong. The safest construction is polycarbonate or polypropylene with reinforced corners. Not shiny, not soft, not Instagram travel influencer aesthetic. A suitcase must survive cargo holds, pressure stacking, conveyor drops, and unexpected weather. Fragile shells never do. You know, most luggage fails because of the zipper. Not the wheels, not the handle, but the zipper. Cheap coil zippers, they just split open under pressure, especially when travelers overpack or use that expansion section. The worst offenders are those decorative oversized zipper pulls, off-brand zipper tracks, and expansion zippers placed way too close to the shell. Oh, and let's not forget zippers that snag around corners. Here's the rule airlines wish every traveler knew. If you can pull the zipper apart with your fingers, thieves and baggage handlers can too. Good bags, they use YKK zippers, large tooth zippers, and self-correcting zipper tracks. But bad bags, well, they use generic metal zippers, thin coils, and loose stitching around the zipper line. A broken zipper, it means one thing: buying a replacement suitcase at airport prices. So, avoid that at all costs. A perfectly rectangular suitcase might look clean and modern, but structurally, it is a disaster. If the bottom of the bag has no support ridge, no thick frame, no reinforced base, or wheels attached to thin plastic, then the suitcase is guaranteed to wobble, tilt forward, or fall over when standing. This creates three major problems. Your bag tips over in security lines, hitting other passengers. It topples during boarding and blocks the aisle. And worst of all, it lands on the wheels and weakens them even further. Proper luggage has a recessed wheel housing, metal or heavy-duty plastic base rails, and a curved bottom panel for weight distribution. Cheap luggage eliminates these features because they cost money, but removing them destroys the suitcase's stability. Some luggage brands hide the truth inside the suitcase. Most of the so-called storage space is eaten up by thick padded divider panels, oversized interior pockets, curved shells, and hidden frame compartments. Even though the suitcase looks big on the outside, the usable space shrinks dramatically inside. The most counterintuitive rule here is, minimal interiors fit more clothes than feature-heavy interiors. Older travelers often prefer organization pockets, but those pockets cost 3 to 5 liters of lost packing space. The best interiors are flat, corner-to-corner rectangular, with thin dividers and simple compression straps. The worst interiors look fancy, but pack almost nothing. This is the most surprising luggage failure of all. Many bags advertise themselves as airline compliant, but the exact dimensions are just barely within limits, and that means the expansion zipper becomes a trap. When a traveler expands the bag even 1 inch, the suitcase suddenly violates airline size rules. Gate agents flag it, overhead bins reject it, and passengers are forced to gate check expensive luggage they wanted to keep with them. Worse, when airlines gate check an overloaded expandable suitcase, the pressure on the expansion zipper often causes it to burst open in transit. The counterintuitive solution: avoid expansion zippers unless the suitcase is intentionally undersized. The safest carry-on dimensions are 21 to 22 inches tall, wheels included, with no bulging front pockets and no decorative padding. If a bag is exactly at max size before expanding, it is guaranteed to cause trouble. Avoid these 7 features, and the suitcase you buy will last years longer, and more importantly, will survive your next trip without breaking, tipping over, or getting rejected at the gate. Travelers don't need the most expensive bag. They need the right features and none of the traps. Choose stability. Choose strong wheels. Choose good zippers. Choose real internal space. And skip everything designed to look premium instead of perform premium. Your luggage should make travel easier, not harder. Did you know that millions of bags vanish into thin air at airports every year? Not lost, not delayed, stolen. And the worst part? You might be next. Think about it. You check in your luggage, hand it over like a trusting little lamb, assuming it'll magically reappear at your destination. But what if it doesn't? Right now, there's an entire underground industry profiting off stolen luggage, right under our noses. We're talking millions of dollars worth of belongings gone, every single year. But today, you're not going to be a victim. Because trust me, by the end of this, you'll know 9 foolproof strategies to keep your bag safe from even the sneakiest airport bandits. But before we jump in, make sure to subscribe so you'll never miss the latest travel updates. First things first, we gotta talk about your luggage game. Not all bags are created equal, my friends. Some are practically begging to be broken into. Avoid those soft-sided bags like the plague. They might seem convenient, but a thief with a sharp object can slice through that fabric like it's butter. You want a hard-shell case. Think polycarbonate or aluminum, the kind of material that makes a thief say, nah, not worth the effort. And double zippers? Non-negotiable. Those single zipper bags are practically an open invitation for trouble. Here's a pro tip. Look for bags with anti-theft interlocking zippers. These bad boys are designed to make a thief's life way harder. We're talking about cutting those theft attempts in half. And lay off the external pockets, all right? I know they're super convenient, but they're also super convenient for someone who wants to snatch your stuff. Keep it sleek, keep it minimal. Less is more when it comes to deterring those sticky fingers. Okay, guys, time to get real. There's this sneaky little tactic thieves use called the pen trick, and it's as simple as it is effective. They take an ordinary ballpoint pen, wedge it into your zipper, and bam, they're in. It's enough to make you want to travel with a safe on wheels. But hold on, don't panic just yet. We got this. The key is to make your zippers as impenetrable as possible. That means investing in luggage with anti-puncture zippers. These things are like armor for your belongings. And for the ultimate peace of mind, consider going zipperless. Yeah, you heard me right. Zipperless luggage uses latches or combination locks, making it a whole different ballgame for would-be thieves. Sure, it might cost a bit more, but can you really put a price on peace of mind? Alright, let's talk TSA-approved locks. I know what you're thinking, Casey, those things are a joke, right? And yeah, some of them are flimsy and easy to break, but here's the thing. A locked bag sends a message. It tells a thief, hey, this might take some time, and time is something they don't have. Go for a tamper-resistant, heavy-duty lock. None of that cheap plastic crap. Look for combination locks over key locks. Because let's face it, losing a key on vacation is like a rite of passage. And if you want to go full Fort Knox, add a cable lock to the mix. This secures your zippers to a fixed point on your bag, making it a real pain in the ass for anyone trying to get in. Trust me, a little deterrence goes a long way. Chapter 4. Security Tape and Tamper-Evident Seals. Low-tech, high-impact. Don't underestimate the power of the simple things. We're talking about security tape and tamper-evident seals. These bad boys are like a visual alarm system for your luggage. Security tape is your new best friend. Slap it along the seams of your bag or over the zipper. If someone tries to break in, they'll have to rip through that tape, leaving behind a trail of evidence. Tamper-evident seals are like those void-if-removed stickers, but for your luggage. They show if your bag has been tampered with, giving you some peace of mind. And here's a pro tip. Use bright-colored or personalized seals. Makes it even more obvious if someone's been messing with your stuff. Chapter 5. GPS trackers and smart luggage. Technology to the rescue. We live in a world of technology, people. So why not use it to our advantage? GPS trackers and smart luggage are game changers when it comes to luggage security. GPS trackers are like little guardian angels for your belongings. You slip one of these tiny devices into your bag and boom, you can track its location in real time. Some even send you alerts if your bag moves outside a designated area. Talk about peace of mind. And then there's smart luggage. These suitcases are like something out of a spy movie. Built-in GPS, USB charging ports, electronic locks you can control with your phone. They've got it all. Some even have proximity alerts, so you'll know if your bag is moving without your permission. Chapter 6. Don't check in what you can't afford to lose. Seriously, don't do it. This one should be a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised how many people make this mistake. Never, and I mean never, check in anything you absolutely cannot afford to lose. We're talking passports, money, electronics, jewelry, important documents, the works. Keep those essentials in your carry-on, where you can keep a close eye on them. And while you're at it, pack a change of clothes and some basic toiletries in your carry-on too. That way, if your checked bag decides to go on an adventure of its own, you'll at least have the essentials covered. Sometimes the best way to protect your belongings is to make them look less appealing. We're talking about going incognito with your luggage. And no, I don't mean stuffing it under a trench coat and talking in a funny voice. A luggage cover can be your best friend here. Opt for a design that makes your bag look worn out, old, or just plain uninteresting. The goal is to make it blend in with the crowd and not scream, "Hey, I'm full of expensive goodies." Slap some stickers on there too. A simple fragile sticker or some random travel stickers can work wonders. It's all about making your bag look less like a target and more like something that's been dragged around the world a few times. Before you even think about checking in that bag, channel your inner detective and document everything. I'm talking about a full-blown photo shoot of your luggage and its contents. First, take a picture of your packed bag. That way, if it gets lost or stolen, you have proof of what was inside. Next, make an inventory list. Write down all the valuable or essential items in your bag. This will come in handy if you need to file an insurance claim. Don't forget to snap a photo of the outside of your bag too. Get a good shot of any distinctive features or markings. This will help identify your bag if it gets lost in the shuffle. Last but not least, let's talk about travel insurance. I know, it's not the most exciting topic, but trust me, it's worth its weight in gold if something goes wrong. When you're choosing a travel insurance policy, pay close attention to the coverage for lost or stolen luggage. Some policies only cover the cost of replacing your luggage, while others also cover the value of the items inside. Make sure you understand your airline's baggage policy too. Some airlines offer compensation for delayed bags, but the amount can vary depending on the airline and the circumstances. Do your research, people. So there you have it, folks. 9 proven strategies to keep your luggage safe from those pesky baggage bandits. Remember, preventing luggage theft is all about being proactive. Don't wait until it's too late to take action. Travel is about exploring new places, experiencing new cultures, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. Don't let the fear of luggage theft hold you back from your next adventure. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever been the victim of luggage theft? Or do you have any other tips and tricks to share with the community? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.